Money roll, yeah, I'm looking at the bank, say miss, I do not want to jail, yeah, nuts with my gang, you be just a stain, cover on my chain.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Hope you guys are having a great day as usual. So for this video, guys, I'm going to be reacting to a Joe Rogan stand-up clip. I believe this is the new clip from his new Netflix special, and the clip is why we shouldn't have a president. So before we jump into the clip, I just want to shout out to Joe Rogan for hosting like one of the craziest and best podcasts in the entire world. I love it so much. Although there's a lot of like memeable stuff and like ongoing jokes throughout his comment section, the DMT jokes, the It's Entirely Possible jokes. There's just so many jokes on the expense of Joe Rogan, but I actually believe that he puts on a really good podcast, and it's just great because you get people from all different types of walks of life, right? And he's like from politicians, celebrities, scientists, his friends, fighters, musicians, and they actually have like a 3-hour conversation. So you get to like go into some issues and see where they stand. You know, when you watch a clip of like someone talk for 5 minutes or 10 minutes, you don't really know what they believe in. You don't really know if they're BSing or they're telling the truth. But when you sit down and have a conversation with someone for 3 hours, you could kind of get to see who that person is. Even though you may not know them personally, you could kind of just see who they are. So I really appreciate Joe Rogan for that. One of the best podcasts in the world. If you don't listen to that, at least just check it out, give it a try. But let's jump into the clip. We'll have a little discussion after. Let's go.
Donald Trump said that if he fought Joe Biden would go down fast and hard. I want to get in his ear and I'm like, let's make this happen, bro. There's a lot. There's money on the table. I'll commentate for free. No rules. Grow your nails out, wear a diaper, no clothes. To the death. Fuck it. Just bring this thing totally down. Seems like every day you turn on the news, more and more crazy shit. It's like, when are we gonna realize we shouldn't have a fucking president? It's a ridiculous idea to have a popularity contest, see who controls everything. Because if you could go back in time and grab Thomas Jefferson and bring him to 2018, his first question would be, you guys didn't write any new shit? Dude, I wrote that with a feather. I did it by fire. That's the only way I can see what I was writing. You lazy fucks. You guys have phones in your pocket and spaceships. But the wisdom of the scrolls shall not be adjusted. What the fuck does that even mean? Who told you that? Who told you that, bro? We always like to say the long, great history of the United States. Listen, that's not real. The United States was founded in 1776. People lived to be 100. That's 3 people ago. Like, is he right? Yeah! The Fear Factor guy just hit you with a fucking math quiz. 3 people ago. Listen to me. You're not gonna get this from teachers. We used to be monkeys, and we found mushrooms, and now we're different.
No.
And it's real recent. No one knows what's going on. 3 people ago, slave owners made boats out of trees and used the power of the wind to drift across the ocean. They didn't have a YouTube video to watch first. They didn't talk to a travel agent. You know what they had? They had a drawing. Some guy went there and drew it. Like, are you sure that's what you saw? That's what I saw! You call me a liar? And they had a gunfight in the dirt streets. They were fucking savages just 3 people ago. They took their baby and jumped on a boat and floated across the fucking ocean with their kids. Animals. That's us. It just happened. Real recent. I just never saw Trump coming. Well, you don't pay attention to trends. We have a very clear trend in this country. We try one person as president, and the next person has to be completely opposite. Because no one can do the job correctly. So we let someone try it, and we're like, he fucked it up. We go with this guy who's totally different, who's got our interests in mind. And we always do the same thing. We go right, left, dumb, smart. We give everybody a chance. We go Clinton, Bush. Then we go Bush, Obama, Obama, Trump. We just got out of a long-term relationship with a very boring but sensible person, and now we're dating a whore. Alright? She's got fake hair, she's racist, she's always lying. We don't care! We're not trying to start a family, we just want to run red lights and fuck! Right? For real, we don't know what we're doing. If this country was a person, we'd be on coke, driving a yellow Corvette, singing Motley Crue songs in front of our ex's house. We're going crazy!
Joe Rogan, man. Guys, great stuff there by Joe Rogan. Man. Joe Rogan goes a little crazy sometimes. That whole part about monkeys eating mushrooms and then that brought us to this point in evolution, hell no, that did not happen like that. I do not believe that happened. So do not take historical advice from Joe Rogan. Go find out for yourself. Look through a lot of other things, but I mean, don't just listen to Joe Rogan, that's for sure. But in terms of the principle, what he's trying to say, what he's trying to get across, I kind of believe what he's trying to say, because thinking about it, like democracy, we still use a system that the Greeks invented thousands of years ago, you know? In terms of the Constitution, they do change it a lot, right? That's why we have amendments. Amendments are adjustments to the Constitution. So, like 100 years ago, black people couldn't vote, we couldn't work, we couldn't go to school. That changed through amendments. Same with women. They couldn't vote, they couldn't go to school, they couldn't work. Those changed through amendments. So we do change, but it takes time. Like progress isn't just gonna be like within a snap of a finger, you know? So things do change, it's just gonna take a lot of time. It is weird how we always go from left to right to left to right. It's like a pendulum just swinging, right? And it always just continuously swings. So it is kind of weird. Once you get to like a certain age, you've seen it all, right? You've seen the best Republicans, the worst Republicans, the best Democrats, the worst Democrats. So I don't know, I don't really get that involved with politics because it's just always the same. Like I said, it's just like a pendulum just swinging, you know? So I just kind of stay out of it, not really get emotionally invested and kind of just live my own life, you know? But in terms of one person controlling a lot of people, like one person being president, I think he's right. I think he's onto something. I don't think one person should have that much responsibility or that much power over such a large amount of people, you know? I just feel like it's kind of weird, but at the same time, I don't really have a solution to change it or how we would run a system that is different. If you have a solution, let me know in the comment section, because I would definitely like to read it and definitely would like to see what you guys are thinking about, but I have no idea how you would change that. And at this point in time, there's just so much that's invested. It would be so hard to change the political system that we currently have. So, I mean, it would be like an uphill battle. You're going against corporations, you're going against the Democratic Party, you're going against the Republican Party. They want to keep things in check because they're benefiting from it. Those people are the elites, they're benefiting from it. So, to change the whole society at this point, it's going to take like some sort of revolution, but like I said, even if the revolution does happen, it doesn't guarantee that after the revolution happens, greatness is going to happen, or that a new civilization will just pop up and it will be better than the one we just previously overthrow, right? So let me know in the comment section what you think about this stand-up clip. Joe Rogan, always, like I said, I just appreciate his work. I appreciate the fact that he hosts a sick podcast. Listen to it if you love podcasts. Just give it a shot because there's a lot of great stuff that you might learn from it. But guys, I'm going to wrap this video up, so hit the like button if you enjoyed the video because it helps the channel and the video grow a lot, guys. I appreciate it. Take care of yourself, stay safe, because it is a crazy world and there are a lot of crazy people. But most importantly, guys, you already know by now. Peace.